Welcome to Checkpoint, our new show. Ken, how you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, it's absolutely scorching here, and I believe it's the same near you. So yeah, the weather's amazing. But we said we'd take a bit of a break from sunning ourselves and play a bit of Civ.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we have our video content. Normally we do the unplugged episodes of 8-Bit Shit Show where we bust through a game every week whilst the seasons are running. And we wanted to have something to do in between those eps, so we said let's play each other's favourite games, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not necessarily just the one favourite game, but I'm going to take Ad through Dark Souls. You're going to drag me through a game of Civ. Tell me what's going on and how to play it. So, you are my advisor today, Ken. Now, Civilization,
Yeah.
a game I've played on and off over the years, the earlier ones especially.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell us about the game we're playing today and why I should be playing it.
Yeah. So this is obviously Civ 5. I think it came out in 2010, I believe.
What shall I select?
So yeah, you go to go to single player, and then go to setup game, because so now you go.
I don't want
so
like a fucking 6-week game, man.
No, it's fine. Go to advanced down the bottom. Go to advanced setup down there, and then that's where. So leave it there, and I'll just tell you a bit about the game stuff. So yeah, obviously, I think it was it's what 2010 this came out. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the video, or whatever. But yeah, so it's came off the heels of Civ 4, which by all accounts was a great game. Obviously, has an amazing main theme, Babietu, but there was a lot of kind of improvements brought in Civ 5 and iterations that that I suppose are really kind of now a staple of their games. Obviously, the biggest thing was the hexagon map. So it's kind of like the squares of the map are hexagon shapes, and so what it does is basically it means you can kind of flank, and it's all about basically where you position your units, which is kind of fairly important compared to Civ 4 where you could just stack units, and it was kind of like it was a bit ridiculous.
I feel like this is the perfect game to have someone teach you how to play it, because I look at this and I'm like, what? It's an intimidating game to get into.
Yeah, no, after like you do get used to it. Even I remember the best way, like the great thing about Civ is that like you learn by fucking up and losing, and just making bad mistakes, and it's amazing. And also I've watched countless videos of Civ and people playing it and seeing people's strategies and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a great game to kind of learn bit by bit and mess around with different Civs, kind of see what their advantages are and their weaknesses. So
right, come on, let's do some.
Yeah, so let's go.
Is it all just menus?
No, so go up to the top. That's the one you'll be see the way the question mark. So press that, and then actually go out of this because you can kind of see it better when you get out of this mode. And then when you're picking the other ones,
do what?
It's fine. So go to back. Press back. Yeah, and then go to that
one.
That screen. Yeah, and then then you can kind of browse and have a look through there. Press that, and now you can see all the different civs you can play as and their perks and kind of what they have. Their unique abilities is what it's called in the civ lore and stuff like that. So have a look there.
Dido's in it.
Yeah, Dido. Yeah, Carthage.
Famous, obviously, for their duet with Eminem.
Yeah. And Harold Bluetooth, which is where Bluetooth they got the name for Bluetooth from. He's a Danish leader.
Mario 1.
Yeah. Oh, Montezuma, he's a good guy. Oh, there's Napoleon. Oh, yeah. Oh, Pedro's good. So I suppose, like, the way I play is usually I kind of choose someone that maybe I have a victory in mind, like in terms of what I want to go for, whether it's domination, culture, victory. So that's usually what I have in mind when I'm doing it. Obviously, some people just go in and kind of see how things go.
So I'm going to be Gandhi.
Oh, yes. Okay, so...
And I'm going to fucking nuke someone.
Yeah, so read... Look what it says there. Read the kind of... the ability that India has, because it is actually...
Unhappiness from number of cities disabled. Unhappiness from number of... I don't know what that is.
Citizens. I can't see it. Yeah, citizens. So basically it means that... So there's a way in Civ, basically, especially in this game, the way you kind of expand is either you go tall, which means you have about 3 or 4 cities, and you just have fairly high population, and that's good for boosting your science and getting good science output. But otherwise, if you're going for more like a domination and just expanding your empire, you can basically you can settle loads of cities and get on different continents if that's your aim. So basically, this means that you get an unhappiness hit from cities with quite a big population if you're India. So
Okay, so I want lots of cities with not many people.
yeah, basically.
Like the opposite, like the opposite of actual India.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. But see, happiness is kind of important because if you go into the red, so 0 happiness or under, you basically everything slows down. So your production slows down, like your culture output, all your science output, it can all slows down. And if you get, I think it's 10 on unhappiness, -10, you want to call it. There's actually revolt, so people start turning and they basically turn into barbarians, and you have to fight.
I'm going to go for Pangaea landmass because I don't want to fucking deal with boats.
Okay, yeah. So Pangaea, yeah. So it's one big landmass. Yeah. So do Pangaea, very good.
I thought that's. Should we have a small map? Or do you want to go fucking huge?
No, don't do. Personally, I usually just do standard, but whatever you think. Maybe standard or large.
Okay, let's go standard.
Yeah, go standard. And then what are your difficulty? I suppose
Chieftain, I reckon.
Yeah, okay. I know you haven't played in ages, so yeah, do Chieftain. I'm
not very good at it because game
you will
pace
be
standard. Well, you're gonna turn me into a fucking champion, aren't you?
Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna have you ruling the earth as candy.
Some cunts just cancelled a bid on one of my eBay items. Don't you hate that? Like, don't bid on shit if you don't want to buy it. Right, game pace standard, yeah.
Yeah.
What are the other options?
So marathon, that's the one you like, which takes
what does this do? This gives you more time, like more actions per turn, or
no? It's basically how long stuff takes. So say if you're creating a soldier, in standard time it might take 5 turns, but on epic it'll take 10 or 12.
But it still takes the same amount of time in terms of history. But it just you've got more option. Like you have more turns. Each year is subdivided into more turns.
Yeah, exactly. And essentially you can do more stuff. So I'd say just do standard because it is kind of a nice one. So
there's me. Oh man, if I wish I had a body like that.
Great soul leader of India.
So I was gonna say go into advanced setup before you do this, but it's fine.
I like my new RTX 2080 graphics card.
Okay. So now, right? Okay. This is. So one thing we're going to do is go down to the right-hand corner, right?
The map.
Yeah, no. Go slightly to the left. Yeah, press that, and then you should say resources. Tick one of the boxes that says resources.
Resource icons.
Yes. Now, so this is absolutely crucial, right? So you can press the button.
Get rid of that.
To get it. Yeah, just get rid of that. Now, so this is the resources are huge in the game because it basically that's what you trade, and basically you make money from harvesting these resources. So you have citrus, which is pretty decent.
Love a bit of lemon.
And banana. No, that's bananas.
Yeah.
So you basically have
stone.
2 citrus. Stone.
Okay, because I remember in Civ 2, which I played quite a bit, you just had to recognize the tile, didn't you?
Yeah, but basically it's important where you settle is where you settle is important because like.
Are these sheep? Are these sheep? They're real.
Yeah.
Are they stuff I can capture?
No, yeah, sheep. You can basically you herd them in, and you can.
Okay,
it's
so
more
they're not
for
just
food. They're not crucial. Like the important resources are the stuff like the citrus and the bananas. So, and also important thing is to settle beside a river because basically
for irrigation and all that.
Yeah, and you get your farms basically are more productive.
What are these 2 units I've got then? Is it safe to click on one now?
Yeah. So the one it was currently on, that's the wire. So that's the one you're going to send out and basically have a good landscape. And then the settler are the ones who settle cities. So they're the ones who basically create the cities in the game.
Now, from what I remember from Civ, is that the more units you have, the more like drain on your resource. You have to support them each turn. So it's not necessarily good to just build up.
No, it's better to have like more. Well upgraded.
Yeah, like veteran units, yeah.
Yeah, and that are well upgraded and kind of, say, a really good experienced unit, like good for units, archers, swordsmen, as opposed to just spamming out. Like at a certain point, especially with Brave New World, your economy just gets so good that you can kind of support a fairly large army. But for the moment, at the start, you only need a couple of units, really.
Right.
But yeah, to be honest, I'd say just settle there because you're beside the river. You'll get the citrus, you'll get the stone.
Let me ask you a few questions. Firstly, you mentioned the DLC Brave New World. Does this affect the early game at all?
It's more Brave New World is more for the culture victory. It really enhances the culture victory, and there's basically new saves that it adds. But it's kind of the culture, and there's a diplomatic victory which is near the end, which is obviously kind of as the game gets near the end, because there's like a UN summit, and it's a bit harder basically in Brave New World. But yeah, it's kind of because the original culture in the base game was fairly. You basically just have to keep building wonders and getting great artists. Whereas this, it's like you get great musicians, you get great artists, you get great writers. You can bring the musicians on tour. It's just much more extensive, really.
Okay, now I'm looking at here. Sorry, carry on.
I was going to say switch your wire with your settler. So put your settler where your wire is now, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay, hold on. When I click on these guys, so this guy says his movement 2. So on one turn, now to move, you right click on the location, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and this guy, I can activate a units in any order. So I click on him and go, and then click on him and go, and that's...
Yeah.
Okay, he's got strength 8. What does that indicate? It's a combat strength. So that basically, if I have to have a higher strength than the dude I'm attacking.
Well, you'll see when you go to attack someone, like it's not only is it your strength, it's also to do with your upgrades in terms of the terrain you're on. So you might have an upgrade that's better on rough terrain as opposed to kind of smooth terrain or grass terrain. And if
you fortify a unit, they lose their movement turn, but they gain defensive stats.
So if you fought a fire, what do you mean?
Fortify.
Oh yeah. Sorry, fortify. Yeah, that's more if you just want to. Yeah, there's kind of stuff basically that if you just don't want them to do anything and they kind of just their health, they'll heal. It's basically just means do nothing. If you just want them to kind of stay in that position. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so press on the settler. Yeah, and I'd say settle there because you're beside the river, but you're also closer to the stone, and you'll get that 2 citrus, and you might expand to get the bananas.
Man, it said that I could move.
No, that's the end of your turn for the settler. So you can just settle next turn. It's fine.
How come I didn't get 2? I only moved 1 tile.
Because it's on rough terrain. It's on like kind of forest or hills.
So they're slower.
Yeah, but you can move your wire just to have a look and see.
Where should I send them? Should I send them out for an explore?
Yeah, basically. And then once you get a scout, you can bring the wire back, and the scout can just go around and find. Yeah, just go around.
So the rough terrain's not affecting the warrior.
No, because they can move faster. Settlers are a bit slower, basically. So, yeah, go ahead. Anywhere around there. Oh, yes, you got a rune. So, runes are basically, you get they're like almost goodie bags. So, sometimes it can reveal the map for you. Sometimes you can get a tech like that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So, head towards that with your warrior. It's always a good way to start off. So, anyway, do next turn.
Okay. What's the year now? Where do I see that?
It should be up in the top right-hand corner.
BC.
Yeah, so now you can settle your city.
So 40 years a turn at the minute.
Yeah, settle. You can settle there. Now, how
do I change the name of it? I want to call it something else.
Yeah, so go up to the top.
Yeah.
Is it right click? I think that's only in actually multiplayer mode. I don't think you can do it in this.
What? No, you've always been able to name your cities. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but I think it's different in this. Anyway, so get out of that.
What a piece of crap game.
Yeah. Get out of this, go to return to map down the
No,
bottom.
hold on, I want to look what I've got. So every turn...
Well,
come on,
you
man.
haven't got much at this stage.
Don't be impatient. 15 turns. Shouldn't I be choosing a production?
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's easier just to do it when you get out. So I'd say monument is always a good one to go with.
So what does that do? That increases culture of a city.
Culture,
so that gives us like a nice little tower statue.
Yeah, exactly. So it just gets your culture rolling, and because culture is important in this, because you basically get policies from culture, and they give you a boost to different things. If you're going for domination, they give you better stuff for your wires and stuff. But if you're going for different, culture, there's a bit for culture and all that. So
okay, so this is my city boundary, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it can expand as well.
Okay, yeah, and so I can do things within that boundary, build farms, irrigate, whatever. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
What's this pink one? Is that the option it gives me to buy?
Yeah, you probably won't have enough money at the moment, but that's probably where it's going to expand next. When it grows, it'll tell you in the game. It says your city has the borders have grown. So
yeah, I don't have any gods.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's just kind of showing you, giving you an idea of you can kind of buy that later on.
Okay then, Basil. Right, return to map, yeah?
Yeah, return to map and then go to your wire. And then go towards that, the ruins. What should you get?
I got...
Oh, population.
Yeah, okay. Well, exactly what I don't want.
Yeah, exactly. If you're for Gandhi,
Fantastic.
that's not really what you want. But still, getting a bit of population is good at the start because it means your production is a bit better. But yeah, so choose your research because you've found a city.
This I can only like
Yeah, no, it's a
scroll
504.
right. You know, I know, but I can only scroll this area. Is that the actual size of the map? It looks like it should be much bigger than that.
No, it's bigger than that. It's bigger.
Wait, should I choose my research now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say.
This is. Hold on, you can open it. I remember. Fucking hell.
Yeah. So that's the whole technology tree there. So
Sid Meier's a fucking dork.
at the start, you want to do it whatever your resources are. So I think you need, for citrus, you need irrigation. For sheep, I think the sheep one. So that's animal husbandry.
Okay, hold on. I have. So if it's yellow, I already have it.
Yeah, exactly.
So these guys start. So
Yeah, everyone starts with that. Yeah.
okay, everyone has that to begin with.
Yeah.
So what am I after? Irrigation.
No, I'd say animal husbandry because there's sheep near you. So
Okay.
no, you have to actually press it.
So
Actually, now that I think about it, no, I'd go actually for mining because you'll get the sheep in a bit. You can't actually do anything yet, but see the stone there?
do the sheep have to be within my city boundary to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
So if I
But
go
basically-
for...
Go for mining because then you can get the stones up immediately.
How do
You
I
can
pull up then my research menu when I want to look at it and see how many turns left there is? And it's up there at the top.
It just tells you. Yeah, it just tells you. Yeah.
So
And every turn it just.
cost 38. What does that mean? Cost of 38 science. So I've got a plus
Yeah,
5
so-
science. Explain these plus
So
fives and costs.
they're like these beakers. That's what science is in this game, and it's basically as your turn, your science output. There's certain things you can do to boost your science output per city. So you have these things called specialists. So when you build like a library or a university, you can put specialists in that, and they boost how much science per turn you get, and that basically makes it quicker for you to.
Okay, so when it says cost 38 science,
Yeah.
it's 38 divided by 5 is the number of turns it will take.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like a computer could have calculated that for me and just told me how many fucking turns it was.
Well, it does. It tells you at the top how many turns it'll take.
And these two here, construct a mine or chop down a forest, they're like the skills I get
Yeah, from researching this
Okay,
technology.
let's
So
go.
you'll need that for the stone.
next turn.
So yeah, keep exploring with your warrior. There's some fish over there. After
So my city...
Yeah.
How can I check the progress of that? So that's going to take 40 productions.
Yeah.
And then that one is tied to per city. So research is for your overall civilization.
Yeah.
And
Monument is your monument is just for that city. Yeah.
so that the production's independent. It's like on a city basis.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, where are we going with these motherfuckers?
So then there's fish over there. So just kind of keep going over to the left just to see, explore. There's some cows over there and some wheat, which is you can basically your farms are more productive if you build a farm on wheat. So that's pretty good. So yeah, some decent resources around you, to be honest.
I think
not
this
too
is the
bad.
whole map, isn't it?
No, it's bigger than that.
Weird, because if you look at it down here, I guess it.
Yeah,
that-
but
that
at
zoom-
the start,
it will zoom
it
out, okay.
zooms in at the start and it looks smaller
Right,
than it is.
so
But
next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So these first few, I remember, there's never a lot happening on the first few turns.
No, because you haven't really met anyone yet, any other saves, so you're just kind of getting used
Right.
to it.
So I can move these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Let's keep exploring the coast.
yeah. Ooh, so you found another ruin. So
Ooh, okay. So
yeah,
now-
head over there and you'll get hopefully not population, but you might get some technology, something like that. Yeah, just keep it in there. Luckily, you haven't run into any barbarians, which are really annoying at the start of the game. They usually just try and destroy all your stuff, but they're not too hard. What you get this time? Oh, culture.
Okay, cool. So culture, which is that's my culture up there. So I've got 24. What does that mean? So 24 stroke 15 plus 1.
That's it. Yeah, I think it's to do. Yeah, it's basically what your city is.
So 24
Yep.
culture has been accumulated empire wide. 15 culture needed to adopt a new social policy. So an additional 15.
Yeah, so press on it, and you'll see the social policy tree. So these are the things. So once when it gets to that turn, as you said, whatever, 15 turns, then you can unlock one of these, either tradition, liberty, and then it's honor. So it kind of depends on your playstyle, what you're going for.
And then
Piety
if you
is
want
for
to
religion.
change from one
Yeah.
thing to another, then you have to go for like a revolution, or
No, that's later on. You basically at the start you can cherry pick. You can go get one from tradition. You can just get the opener for liberty. You can just get the opener for honor, or you can do the whole tree for honor. So you can kind of just dip in and out. But later on, when you get to I think it's the industrial era, there's ideologies, and that's where you basically if you pick like something that your populace don't like, you'll basically have to switch. And that's a lot to do with, say for example, if you're playing against another civ which is has really big culture, like the culture is and their kind of their reach and how much influence they have is big, then whatever their government is, whatever their ideology is, it kind of rubs off on you.
Okay, so I can adopt a...
Yeah, so tradition is always good to start off. So I'd say tradition would be good for you. It kind of just grows your city, basically.
Increases the border expansions of cities and grants 3 culture for the capital, which I've only got the capital. Unlocks a building the Hanging Gardens, which I think I'd like some Hanging Gardens.
Yeah, Hanging Gardens is good. Well, it's good, but it's also, for Gandhi, it's a bit... it's not great, because you don't really want these cities where loads of people live in. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'd say maybe get 1 or 2 from tradition, and then maybe start looking at liberty, because liberty is for when you want to expand and get quite a lot of cities.
So when you change to liberty, you're actually changing. It's not on top of. You move your social system over.
No. Yeah, no. It's the opposite. You can pick and choose. So it's like you're not. You can you still get the advantages of whatever you picked before. It's just you like a particular kind of social policy in one of the trees. So that's just what it is. Oh, you meant a city state. So who's it? Hong Kong?
Can I take over them?
You can, yeah, but I wouldn't do it at this stage. Because they're actually quite, depending on what does it say, what type are they? So if you look down...
So they're a city-state. They've given me 30 quid.
Yeah, that's just to start off to say, what's the story? What's going on, guys? And it says the type of city-state they are. What does it say?
Trait merchant.
Yeah.
Mercantile.
Mercantile, yeah. So that means they're good for like trading and kind of... if you're an ally with them, see those resources down at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're an ally with them, you'll get the happiness from those resources. So I think it's what is it? Jewels, whale? I can't really see.
Whales and porcelain.
Yeah, so that because they're like kind of rare luxuries, and they give you extra happiness. So it's good if you you buddy up with them.
How do I become their friend then?
Yeah, you basically there's certain things you can do. You can do trade missions. You can basically you have your caravans, which get you money. You can put your caravans, make a route to those city states. Or you can just give them money every now and again and kind of keep a good alliance with them. Basically, you just have to pay them off. That's all you do. Yeah, so head down there somewhere. Still no barbs, which is pretty good. Mining is done. So now to actually avail of the stone and get the mine up, you're going to have to build a worker.
Which I can't until my city's finished its monument, yeah?
But what you can do is get out of that. Press that, and then go to your city. So press on the city, and then let's see. Go to. There should be a way. It says show queue. Go down to the bottom. Go to change production.
Choose production. Oh, maybe my monument's finished. There's nothing in there.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go. So then pick a worker. Very good.
Can I buy it?
Do you have enough?
When you have enough gold or faith, you can...
How much gold? Look at the top of the screen. How much gold do you have?
I've got 70 gold.
And now worker is 100 and something, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't buy anything.
It doesn't tell me how much it is.
Yeah, no, you can't buy anything.
Hold on. Where does it tell you how much gold it is?
When you went into that screen there, it should have showed you. Oh yeah, actually, so see that button you just pressed?
Mm-hmm.
That says show queue. So keep that on, because what you can do is you can basically set multiple things. So say for example, you set you want to build your worker, then you can press scout.
Do I not want another settler so I can get a second city going?
Yeah, but it's a bit early to do that, to be honest. So press scout.
Yeah. He's in the list. Yeah, I've got him.
Yeah, so there you go. So basically just leave it there, and then you can do settler after that if you want, but basically it queues it so whenever your worker is done, it'll automatically start on on your next thing, basically.
What I'm struggling with, I still don't see where it tells me how much it would cost me to buy the worker.
It does. It definitely does later, but I don't think you don't have enough. So when you press that, does it not have a price near it or something? No. When you look at the list, look
No.
at the top. Look, it says insufficient gold, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, hold on. 310.
Yeah. So you don't have that.
Fucker.
Well, it's you can't just buy workers from the start.
You
It's
can.
when
That's slavery.
Yeah, but you haven't advanced to that stage yet. Come on, Tom.
Right. What are we doing now?
Right. So next turn, you've done all that stuff. Unless the warriors don't have any.
It says I can adopt a policy.
You already did that. Oh no, you have one more. Very good. So, that's for building wonders. So and bit of happiness, I think. And then there's a garrison. So garrison just means you have your unit in the city walls. So it's basically like protecting, defending the city.
Plus 15% production was building wonders.
Yeah.
Happiness, plus 1 happiness for every 10 citizens in a city. That seems against my...
Yeah, but it will actually counteract the ability. It'll actually kind of mean it won't be as severe.
Let's have it.
Yeah. There you go.
Now choose research.
Yeah, so research. So you have that done. I'd say head for... you want to get your religion, I'd say. So go open technology tree. And so, see, what's it called again? Theology? No, not theology. See the one with Stonehenge? If you just go...
The problem is, Ken, is that you could say religion has caused a lot of wars through history. Maybe I don't want religion.
Yeah, but you get this. It's a good idea to have religion because you basically get certain bonuses, and depending on what your playstyle is... and you can call it whatever you want. You can call I'd say call it happy hour or something. It's fun. It's a nice little addition.
So what am I doing?
So see the one where the Stonehenge, go up. One more. Press that. Yeah, there you go.
Well, what's that done? Does that
So basically-
that's moved me onto pottery, yeah?
Yeah, so you have to get pottery before you get to the next one. So
So
basically,
you can click a target and it will auto-route you that way.
yeah, indeed.
So, okay. Fucking hell, what a game.
Pottery is good anyway.
Everyone I know, I've been like, oh, you should go play Civ. It's a good strategy game. They play it for like 10 minutes and they're like, fuck this. It's like, it's so like impenetrable, isn't it, if you don't know what you're doing?
So yeah, just keep going around your warrior there. There's some silver there, which is, you'll want to set it. I'd say I'm gonna future kind of settling here. So there's fish, wheat, and then there's silver. So you want to basically settle your second city around here somewhere. Yeah, somewhere around there. Well, or maybe on the other side where it's closer to the fish. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, but have that in mind anyway when you're settling your next city, because that's a good location. Silver is quite valuable. You can trade it, and it's also good for happiness. Hey, another rune. So on your next turn, you'll be able to see what you're getting at. You might even get, what's it say?
Your unit equipped with self with advanced weapons.
Spearmen.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, see?
Oh, motherfuckers with their shields and swords.
So now they're ready to fight.
So now I can go and take over Hong Kong.
You need more than just some spearmen, come on. Because they have units too,
I don't know what they've got. Did I just skip a turn and not move him?
No. If you upgrade, they can't move straight after. So yeah, just keep going with them. You're getting some dye. Dyes are pretty good as a resource. Keep going.
More runes.
Oh, I think is that someone coming up there? Possibly. Yeah, you can see some borders there. So you're going to meet a Civ now in a sec.
Oh,
so
okay.
get the So get the runes first. See what you got here. What's it say?
A coolly drawn map.
Yeah, so you get a bit more of the map.
Oh, it's fucking London.
Yay! You're going to see Elizabeth, so go over to her. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, she'll say, "Oh, hello." You'll get a nice cutscene. Well. You've done pottery.
Right, so I can build a granary, like a granary. That was always a classic early days construction.
Granary is good for your population, giving your food.
I can adopt a policy as well, brother.
Okay, I'd say, to be honest, I might go towards liberty at this stage, because you want to kind of expand with India. You kind of want to expand and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'd go more liberty because, as you said, tradition is more for building up your cities.
Choose a research.
So I'd say you keep going towards the religion. So the one with Stonehenge. Yeah. What's the actual tech called again?
Calendar.
Calendar, that's the one.
Okay.
Basically, you need to build a shrine, and that basically your fate output starts, and then you eventually, once you find a pantheon.
What does that
that's-
mean? The city is now has 4 citizens.
And so see the way the sheep, you can now look at the sheep. Keep going. You've acquired your sheep. There you go.
And some bananas.
Yeah, you got the bananas. See, so that's a great start location. You have citrus, bananas, stone, and you have sheep. So you got to get that worker out, and then they can start.
I need to adopt slavery.
Farming.
Honestly, I'd like to be as tyrannical as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
With
okay.
With Gandhi.
Yeah. Sure. So now you'll get the cutscene. Oh, hello.
Oh man, I bet she had bad breath.
We are pleased
Oh, yeah.
to meet you.
So go to trade. See if she has an embassy yet.
Can I declare war?
No. What do you? Don't do that.
Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. It's just if you go down. No, she hasn't found writing yet, so you can't really do anything at this stage because your economy hasn't really been set up. So anyway, it's just good to know that there. Eventually, you can create like alliances and friendship, and you
I can
basically
demand something.
You can't do it at this stage. She'll say no,
Huh.
no way.
Can we try it?
Yeah, try it, but she'll just say, oh no, yeah, she'll just say,
Is it going to piss her off?
no, it won't really. It'll only be like for the moment. It won't actually. She's
Fine,
neutral.
she said okay.
But she gave you money.
Yeah, 2 gold a turn. Man, you're not pushy enough.
No, I'm
She says fine, but no, you're She says that I've got a shit reputation, but we're still neutral. Like, and now I'm getting
yeah.
now I'm getting money, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, eventually you'll trade and stuff, and you get.
And now I say goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. So you found your first.
So where do I?
Yeah,
So
I
yeah, my god's gone up to +7 a turn now.
There you go.
Man, you've got to be a little pushy sometimes in life.
That just shows how shitty the AI is in this game, because that's a dreadful deal for England.
What? That
Like-
Gandhi just rocks up and demands cash.
Like he literally has one unit, and she's afraid. Because usually demand is more like if you have a big army and you demand something, so you won't go to war with them. But she shouldn't be that threatened. I suppose, in fairness, she doesn't have any units at her city. They're obviously not there. See the way? So you can see the kind of little city. Yeah. Usually you can put a unit on that, and that kind of protects it. See that shield? Scroll in again to London. Yeah, or whatever way. When you scroll into London, there's like a little shield mark up a tiny bit.
Oh yeah,
What's it say?
11.
So if you put a unit in that, if England did, it'll be a bit higher. It'll be
Yeah,
like
mine's
14.
17. So that's like the defense of the city.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
So
you
how-
used to have to stack units in cities.
Yeah. Back in the day, yeah.
Okay, these.
Oh, I think you're out of turns. So next turn. So you've met your first civ. That's always good to see where they are. So then, like, another thing, since you've met England, watch out, because they can easily take that spot I was talking about. They'll start settling.
Yeah, I
soon
want to go
enough.
and get something there because that's a nice little pinch point as well.
It is, yeah, it is very nice. Good
Like
for
a
defending.
strategic location, you could say.
Yeah. So just be wary. If you see a settler,
Kill
you
it.
can kind of like, kill it. You start a war with them, but you can kind of like get in their way, and they kind of have to go around the long way, and it basically stops. So you can get yours there first.
See, when I played Civ back in the day, my always first thing I would do is build a second settler. But it wasn't always a good idea because it takes ages to build a second settler in like a new city.
And it also slows down. You can't. Your city can't grow if you're making settlers. It just stops it until it's done.
Wait, is
Oh, your work is done.
So
So you can do you should be able to do the mine. So
do I move them first? Yeah.
Yeah, move them there. Oh yeah, shit. No, you need a quarry to do that. Let's see what you can do.
What
You can
can I-
do bananas. You need the plantation. What? No, you can't do that yet. Do the sheep,
What, go there?
because you did animal husbandry. So
Well, that was a good turn. That was
excellent turn. They're not meant to be fast.
barbarian encampment. Can I fuck them?
Oh, let's see. Yeah. I'd say because it's good to get some experience. So
And I've
you're a
got-
spearman.
Have it, you twats.
Yeah. So go for them, because you'll eventually just take them out. But I think maybe it's more later difficulties. But what happens is it's really annoying glitch. Well, not glitch, but when you say if you're like very close to killing the first barbarian, they spawn another one right beside it, and it's kind of like cheesy because you basically means you have to fight 2 instead of 1. But
So as I get hit, I'm gonna lose men out of my
Just to number our days.
Yeah.
of my group, and then can you rest and like heal them?
yeah, you can heal and then you get it back to full strength.
Okay, well, fucking
So just keep attacking them because they, you've slightly higher, so eventually they'll just be killed.
right. Research.
Okay, so I go down. Masonry, go down slightly. That one there, because then you can start getting that stone. So, and you can also build the pyramids if you want. Speaking of slavery, you can build the pyramids.
I think at the end of the day, slavery is quite important.
Oh God, I didn't expect this episode to go down this.
Well, I don't mean like now, but in historically, it's been a thing.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's.
I'm joking.
I think-
I don't really
it's
want
thing
any
we can-
slaves.
Something we can learn from.
Right. Can I make them? They can't do anything.
Oh, animal husbandry. What the hell? Yeah, you can build a farm is what you can do. So go to see the tile. I'm gonna have to direct you here. So go down 1 tile
Yeah.
and see the kind of hill. No. That's outside your borders. And go down 1 more. Yeah, and you on that tile you should be able to build a farm. It just takes a while. You have to get the right technologies, but at least you have a worker. That's good, because once you get the worker, you're good. So the difference from Civ 5 to Civ 6 is,
Fuck, man. I'm the least literate person on the planet.
yeah. Well, at the start, your science isn't great. Usually the other civs are, but that's to do also with how many technologies
Right.
you've.
I've got a
found.
scout. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have your scout. Yeah, go the opposite way, and you can also. Oh, look, that's the edge of it. But once you're done with that, you can maybe bring your warrior back because, Okay, so have a look at these here. So liberty, what's it give you?
So I got citizenship. So improved
Read
construction
it.
rate. Increased by 25% construction rate, and a worker appears next to the capital. Should we go for that? Have a second worker.
Yeah, and then once you get those techs, you'll be banging away. You'll
Oh,
be
I
able
can
to
have
get those.
Republic, but that sounds too much like something Trump would want.
Yeah, so do that one.
So I'm gonna get a free worker.
Yeah, so once you get those technologies, you'll be able to. Both of them will be able to farm
I
those
can promote
resources.
a unit.
Oh yeah, your spearman. So I'd give it. So the rough terrain one. So go over. You have to go over down. Look down.
Ah, okay.
So
I
don't
can
do that. Don't do that.
drill
it's not
one
worth
is
Yeah.
combat strength fighting in rough terrain.
Yeah,
Or
I'd
shock one is combat. Well, there's a lot of rough terrain around here.
exactly. Yeah. So do drill because yeah. And so then attack them.
Oh, there's another barbarian there. Look.
Yeah, I told you. See the way they do that. Anyway, that encampment is destroyed. You get a bit of gold, and sometimes it's good is if there's a city state, they can like give you a quest to destroy.
It tells me
A
I can build a mine now.
Yeah, go ahead.
What, there, or should I be on the stone?
Oh yeah. No, you can't see for a stone. You need a quarry. You're certain that technology, but do a mine. That's good. It boosts your production, which is always good. So.
I'm a little worried about my warrior down here. It's only
See-
2 dudes left.
So well, see.
Oh, can.
Let's see if they survive.
Oh, fuck. Right,
Oh, you survived. So
I need
get
to
the
run
hell out of
away.
there.
I need to run away.
Yeah, see, that's what you have to see. It's so cheesy, isn't it? They spawn another one just when you're.
Should I build a mine here as well then? 'Cause that's-
I wouldn't build too many mines to be honest. I'd leave space for farms because farms.
Shall I
are
get
good.
him over to the bananas ready then?
Or maybe to the stone because that's what you were searching.
Okay.
Yeah. So just leave him there.
Right,
So
yeah.
get the hell out of there with that warrior, or your spearman, should I say?
The barbarians don't chase, really, do they?
No, not really. No.
So I can then fortify to heal him or whatever I need
Well,
to do.
I'd go a bit further and then fortify.
And it fortifies what heals him, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, can I just put him to rest?
Yeah. Do that until
Do-
you
do
research
nothing.
technology. There you go.
Shit's getting real, man.
Yeah, so you see, it ramps up. So this is basically the coastline, so you won't be able to go further here.
Yeah, but I want to see it all.
Yeah, get the rune there, and you get some nice bonuses. So far, it's been a fairly decent start in terms of like usually you get absolutely destroyed with barbarians. There's loads
So
of
you
them.
think
so-
I should move him?
Yeah, keep going. Just to be sure, and then you can heal up. Yeah.
Just to be sure, to be sure.
Yeah. So then, yeah, do nothing. Yeah, we can do next turn. Oh yeah, move them over there. What did you get? Go.
90 gold.
Yeah, yeah.
90
Very
quid,
good.
man. It's good by today's standards, even.
Wouldn't sniff at that. So, see, that's so what you can do with these, right?
Should I go north?
Yeah, but what you can also do is go down, see the menu, and press that,
Reveals additional. Yeah.
and press auto explore,
Yeah, that's what I want.
and
So
they'll
they'll
just
track the coastline.
yeah.
Right, he's
And
gonna,
also-
he's
yeah,
gonna
go ahead.
hold on. This guy doesn't activate. I have to click on him to activate him.
No,
What?
so see that, yeah, fortify until healed. So then basically you'll slowly see them. See, there's already another guy back.
Yeah, he's self-propagated.
Yeah, he just had a baby or something. I don't know.
I recommend you construct a farm here.
Yeah, you can do a farm there. Yeah, and that's a nice place to do it, right on beside the sea. So
I still can't build that quarry.
yeah, so just wait one more turn.
Why
and
don't I
that'd be-
put them there and build a farm whilst I'm waiting?
No, I'd say because next turn you're going to get the actual masonry, so you'll be able to do
Okay.
it. So just wait and you'll be good to go. Next turn.
I should have a settler soon as well.
How happy.
Yeah.
Right, so let's fucking build a quarry.
Yes.
How long have we been going for, Cam? 40 minutes. Let's do another 20 minutes. Let's wrap up after about an hour today, yeah?
Yep.
We can jump back in tomorrow maybe for some more.
So yeah, that'll take a few turns. So next technology, let's see what you want here. Library is always good. Writing is a good one because it boosts your science. So go up.
Shouldn't I be doing like some of these more basic ones and knocking them off?
Yeah, if you want. Sometimes like it's better to get certain ones. You do what you call beelining. Beelining means you kind of go directly for a certain tech.
Yeah.
And then once you kind of say if you get into the next era, those smaller ones usually take only a couple of turns anyway. So
Okay.
it's whatever you want to do.
And the next era is classical, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
But
can
I would actually do the one you're on, animal husbandry, for the sheep,
yeah, let's
just so I
fucking
can
do
get. Yeah, so do that.
that. Right, I've got nothing else to do now. He should be healing. Yeah, there's 3 of them now. I'm gonna go down and wipe out them barbarians shortly. Oh, barbarian
Well-
encampment discovered. Where?
Yeah, so there'll be another one. See, the scouts basically are radars for barbarians. They literally find them everywhere, and it's also annoying because they can easily get destroyed by them. which
Where
is
is,
not that
where is my scout?
Is he gone? Where's he gone? Up the. He couldn't have gone far, like.
Hold on. The citizens of Hong Kong have become uneasy because of a nearby barbarian encampment.
Oh, so it's them. They're the ones who. So it's not your scout who found it. It's the Hong Kong. This is what I was talking about, where they give you a quest to clear it, and then you get. Oh, very good. Here we go.
Who's this?
Native American.
Declare war.
No.
I'm gonna demand something off him.
Yeah, sure. See what he says, but someone
1
will just.
gold per turn for 20 turns.
Okay.
Haha, you are not strong enough to make such demands of me.
Yeah.
He
see,
looks
so it's-
hard, to be fair. I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
he's a badass. And so the thing with Poctella is that's it. Their civ basically they basically land grab, so their borders expand massively. So if you're close to them, they're kind of annoying because their borders stretch out for much bigger than most civs. So just watch out for them.
Right, look, that's my scout, yeah?
Yeah.
There's barbarians there.
Yeah. So I direct them around the barbs because they're just going to get destroyed.
Will the barbarians come into my
Yep.
borders?
That's why I'd start bringing your spearmen back.
For fuck's sake. What
Yeah,
a
see?
horrible game. Right, so I should bring these guys back in, yeah?
Yeah. Just away from the barbarians. And what you can also do is say when you get your spearmen back, you can actually put them on the same tile as the worker, and it kind of protects them. So it means they attack the spearmen and they don't attack the worker. But yeah, get your.
Where was the Native American dude I just met?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. You probably met their scout. They also get a scout from the start, a pathfinder, so they can basically start scouting away at the very start, which is a cool ability. They should be around there
Look
somewhere.
at this, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, see? Get your scout away from there. Yeah, there you go. And kind of maybe What you can do is also, if the barbarian is getting close to your worker, because they can steal your worker, basically put your worker into the city and it protects them. Get them back anyway. You gotta. There you go. There's Native American dudes.
Those guys are almost healed. You know, I'm gonna start walking them back.
Yeah. No, you don't have to do it all the way because you heal faster once you get inside your borders. So you can kind of just get them up to a certain level and then you're good.
Thou shalt
Very good.
All right.
And so you can also, as well as obviously getting the sheep, you can also get a caravan, which is trade routes, which are very important. That was one of the things in.
Right, I've got my settler as well.
Excellent.
So
You got to be
let's-
careful though, because barbs can also take your.
Yeah. Let me
Settlers.
let me choose production.
I'd say maybe granary or
A shrine is only 4 turns.
do shrine because get your religion up and running.
Right.
Yeah.
Research.
Maybe archery.
Just get them basic
Yeah.
bitch ones
'Cause
knocked off.
what you can do is you can get an archer, build an archer, leave it in the city, and then get your warrior to roam around, or if there's
Right,
barbarian
I've
camp.
moved my settler down there.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's good.
Who's it? My scout. I'm gonna heal them.
Yeah, heal the scout. And you can also, I'd be careful. I'd put your settler where the scout is. Basically, have the scout track your settler. So if they attack your settler, they're going to attack the
These
scout.
workers, should I move them up to the sheep now?
Yeah, unless the barbarians aren't
The
close.
barbarians were up here somewhere.
Yeah, but just as I said, be wary. And if you spot them, just go into the city because they'll get you. So yeah, get your settler over to that spot. But as I said, bring your scout with you, so they'll act as your defense, and your spearman is going to come help as well. Because honestly, it's the most annoying thing if you leave your settler unguarded, they'll just get nabbed and they'll automatically turn into a barbarian settler. Basically, you can't use it. It's just more annoying than that, really. So yeah, that's
Right,
stone
what
is
have we got
done.
here? A worker. Should I pull the farm here?
Yeah, get the farm up. Oh, you also have deer in front of you.
Right, scout. I'm gonna move them to there so they can protect my
Exactly.
settler a little bit.
And you can literally put your settler where your scout is, see? And they kind of like guard them. So yeah, you're on a good route. And
Where do I
it's-
want to build the city?
so I was thinking,
I think there on the waterfront's cool.
yeah, but move slightly down. There was see the silver over here.
Yeah.
You want to kind of be in range. So yeah, around
How
probably.
about there? Like one tile up from where my
But
Basil.
then you're not close to the fish. I'd say the best thing to do is go where you were saying. So you have wheat and you have fish, and then slowly you'll be able to expand and get the silver.
Maybe I'll go one tile down, like just below this mountain.
Yeah, I'd say around
Like
there.
there, yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
I know that's not my... Oh, what's that? Is that a barbarian encampment?
Yeah, see.
Motherfucker. And my settler's heading straight for that.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's
My spearmen should kick their ass, right?
yeah. You should be able to get them, but they're going to do the same thing. They're going to spawn a second
Right.
barb once you've almost defeated the other one.
What should I do with these guys?
Yeah. Keep going, because they're protecting them anyway. So just move up. Archers. Oh, Gustav.
Välkommen till Snökonungens rik.
Sweden.
Jag är Gustav Adolf.
Go away. Where was he?
See, there was the fog of war, so you couldn't see until your scout went there. So, so the archer are just going to attack you, but it won't be too bad. The barbarians won't go for you. So I'd bring your spearmen around, try and kill the archer first, and then
Should I
kill
move my
the...
settler back into here, just for safety for now?
Yeah. Well,
And
I wouldn't go all the way back, because you do want to get it fairly fast.
So you
but once
think
clear
I should... Which one should I go for? I should do the
Go for
archer
the
first.
archer. Yeah, the archer is fairly weak.
Yeah, it says I will get a big ass victory, because
So-
otherwise they're going to be hammering me whilst I'm...
Oh, okay. So they didn't go for a scout, which is good. They went for a spearman. So yeah, with your spearman, you should be able to. Oh, you got an achievement. See down the bottom, left-hand corner.
Oh, okay.
So you defeat them there. See, they're really piss easy. So now, yeah, just keep your. I wouldn't attack with your scout because they're not powerful, but just keep them there, and you can bring your settler up. So once you've completed that barbarian camp, you can start settling. So you're safe enough now.
But is these guys... they're going to have a minor victory.
Yeah, I'd say heal up for the second. They're
Okay,
probably
well-
going to attack you.
Well, I've got to wait for my turn.
Yeah. So that's Sweden up there. The other barbarians.
Sweden are
Ah,
barbarians.
No, that's their barbarians unit that they have. Oh, sorry, warriors, whatever.
Okay, so I can promote this unit.
Ah, very good. So, no, don't do the instantly heal. I'd say maybe the good one is actually see the kind of cross that heals anyone around it. That's good. Kind of later on, it kind of
The medic.
yeah, it heals up the rest of your units that are in adjacent tiles, so it can be fairly handy.
Or I can do drill 2 and more combat.
Yeah. Do drill too, yeah.
And then fortified or healed.
Yeah, because they're probably not going to attack you. They might, but again, you'll still be kind of just healing up.
Right, my
Yeah, so
settlers there.
And so once
Right,
you're
choose
done,
production. So I've got the shrine. So should I go for another warrior?
Archer, do archer. Because as I said, the archer can kind of protect your city. Then they can range because they're a range unit. They can kind
Right,
of
so get an archer and fortify it in the new city.
yeah.
Okay. Right, what are we doing? Should we go for... Well, on a Pangaea, so we don't need sailing necessarily.
Yeah.
I think writing.
Yeah. That's good for your science. You can build libraries.
Mm.
So that's kind of your... Yeah, so that's a good way to go. Next turn.
Right, shall I move in and get
Yeah.
these sheep as well now?
Yeah, do that.
Can you like automate the workers?
You can, yeah, but it's at the start, like, they kind of just build they kind of usually just build farms as opposed
Because I
to
can imagine when you've got a bunch of cities.
Yeah, no, as you get a good few cities, and the further you get in, yeah, that's what you do. They can build roads, they build railroads and stuff. It's really handy. So, yeah, get that sheep there.
Got a what? Yep. So build a thingy. Right.
Yes. So
They're
attack
gonna-
with the spearmen. Yeah,
So
Sweden might even help you out actually, because they're there if they're any use. And so just stay there with your scouts, because once, as I said, you clear that camp, then you can settle, no problem. So just wait it out, I suppose.
I only have 4 dudes left. They seem to have a lot more.
Well, you're not healing up, no?
Oh, I stopped to attack then, didn't I?
Mm,
Should I sit and heal for a couple of turns?
yeah, actually, when you're in the red, that means you're about to die. So
Should I move on to these deer and do something?
yeah, see if you can. Usually, you have to chop down a forest first, and then we'll see. To be honest, I don't know. I might even attack with the scout.
I can adopt a policy.
Oh yeah, okay. So have a look here. What are the options in Liberty? What's that say?
Meritocracy.
Yeah, read what it says.
+1 happiness for each city you own. I don't know. There's also logos. Something connected to the capital.
Unhappiness, I think.
-5% unhappiness from citizen in non-occupied cities. Or
So yeah.
I've got representation. Each city you found will increase the culture cost of policies by 32% less than normal. Also starts a golden age. It's a good time to have a golden age.
Yeah, you could do the golden age, but that is the worst worded policy in this game by a mile. It basically means it costs you less culture to get a policy, but the way they word it is so unnecessary.
It's a roundabout way of getting to it, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. So yeah, you're healing up there. What are the barbarians held on? Scroll zoom in. Are they on? They're yellow. So yeah, maybe just heal up another turn and then attack them.
Right, I can chop down a forest. Let's do that.
Yeah, so go ahead and then you'll be able to build the encampment.
Once we find this next city, then I'm going to wrap up for the day, Ken.
Yeah. No, it's that I always, when I'm playing it, I'm always like, oh, I'll just settle the city and then we can. Oh, there you go. You got your archer, so you can just basically fortify. See you can just keep on alert, whatever you want. Fortify, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same thing. So attack with those spearmen.
I've got to choose a production.
Oh yeah.
Delhi.
So let's have a look.
I want to do a wander.
Yeah, so maybe do. I think pyramids would be good for you, because Liberty unlocks. That's a good thing as well with Brave New World. Depending on the policies you pick, you can only build certain wonders. So like, if you unlock tradition, you can build hanging gardens. If you don't, you can't. And same with Liberty and the pyramid. So basically, the kind of play style you're going for. So it should be one more turn and they should be destroyed. So
Yeah, so let's...
you can maybe even start
the city of Delhi can attack a nearby enemy.
Yeah, so see the...
So
press on that.
Where's the enemy? Ah,
See them?
barbarians.
Yeah, and you can also bring your archer out and shoot them as well. Because they won't have enough range at the start, but you can also... Did you shoot them yet? There you go. Ooh! And then you can go to your archer, which is in the city, and move them one way forward. You're like, yeah, and now, next turn you'll be able to shoot them.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you don't have enough movement points. So yeah, like I'd say, start moving your scout and your settler down to where you're going to settle anyway. You know, they're going to be killed soon.
There's more fucking...
Oh my god. See, this is what happens, man. This is how they get you.
Right, let's finish these fuckers off.
Yeah.
I need to choose my research. Oh, they're
Oh,
not.
just... Yeah, see? That happens a lot.
Right,
So let's see.
trapping?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, trapping. Do that. And then you can beeline into horseback riding. So go back into your search.
I'll do it in a minute.
Okay.
What's this thing here? A deal where Elizabeth was
So
right.
that £2 is
Yeah, but that was a good deal.
not for her. Yeah. This is one of those things that are quite annoying because
so we reckon I don't want to move them down because if these archers shoot my settler, I'm going to be pissed.
yeah, see that's the thing. I didn't know there was archers there, so just hold firm for the moment.
Right, who's this?
Oh, they're gone. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. So they'll be gone shortly, those archers.
Well, I don't know why these guys don't attack.
Yeah,
get
fuck's sake,
attacked or
sweet.
fucking help.
Sometimes they
Man.
do. Oh no!
I need to heal up.
Whew. Okay.
I need to fucking heal this dude.
Jesus, you were lucky there. Yeah, get the fuck. But also, go back a bit because those archers are still in range, so they can get you.
So if I move him,
Yeah.
and then we need to heal.
And you can
Can I
actually-
just automate these guys? They're annoying me now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I think these guys we've picked the ones we wanted to start with.
It's looking nice, the farms, and oh yeah, they're dead. So I'd use the scout to actually take that encampment. There you go. And you know you can move your settler back towards where you're.
I'll just put it over there. Fast.
Yeah, over there somewhere. But yeah, you'll get a bit of a thing from the.
Do you think the
You'll get-
scouts could beat the archers? They've got the high ground, but
Yeah, they're not great. It basically means you won't get much, like they won't really impact you too much in terms of your health as a scout. Give them a go, but
minor victory it says.
they're fairly weak archers in terms of head on. They're obviously just
Yeah.
good for taking cities. But did you heal up your spearman?
He's healing at the minute.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just leave him there for a sec.
Yeah. Keep them out of harm's way.
5 minutes. I need to go, man.
Yep.
This is good. It's useful having someone who knows what the fuck's going on.
Because there's literally so much you have to learn, and kind of in terms of strategy, there's a lot you have to know.
Right, come on.
Your scout's still pretty good. Oh, you found a pantheon! Hey,
What does that mean?
So that's before you get your religion, you have to find a pantheon. So so these, depending on your religion, so see the kind of different advantages you get from them. So
Yeah.
I suppose have a look and see whatever you think. A lot of the time it's to do with where you start, so it might be to do with your terrain. So it might be like get so much culture from desert tiles or whatever. But whatever you think would be good based on
Right,
whatever way you want
I'm
to
gonna
play.
get culture from shrines.
Yeah, that's good. And then because you'll have a good few cities, well, that's what you're aiming for. And then the more shrines you build, the more culture you'll have. So
Right. They can shoot over that. He can do nothing for a second. They can attack that dude. My scout's gonna bite the dust, man.
yeah, well, I'd move the scout out of there then because they can actually move fairly fast. Well, maybe the other way because
No, they couldn't move, and there was no more turn left. Oh, now he can.
is he dead? Oh, you're top of what's that?
Right. Promote a unit. Should I do the instant heal?
Yeah, do the instant heal at this point. Yeah, and then you can kill the archers. Is that Sweden still there?
Yeah, they're just being twats. Right.
Fuck's sake, do something. Now you can finally bring over more over where your scout is, wasn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
we were gonna do there.
Yeah, there. Yeah, do there. That's where you had there. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we can finally settle this city. And now Pocatello moves. Jesus, they're useless, aren't they? Yeah. So also see when you'll see it in the next turn, but when you click on your settler, it actually those yellow things that come up are recommended places to settle.
Okay.
But sometimes they're they're not ideal. You'll see it when you click on your settler this turn. Press that.
Your golden age ends.
So see the way the yellow markers, see up at the top on the map. I mean.
Okay.
See those yellow markers there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're just recommended places, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, go there and then settle. Now.
Right. Let's set a production going.
Yeah, monument is always good for your new city or whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Right, Ken. We've built a second city. We built Mumbai. It's
Very
looking
good.
good. Let's pack it up for the day and let's jump back in for some more
Yeah, that was cool.
in the next day or so. Thank you for your help, buddy.
No problem.
And I'll speak to you soon.